out of the places that you've been to already, like outside of the travel show, what's like your top 5 places that you've been to? And why?
Dubai.
Why?
Because I felt fancy. I was like, I'm so regal. I belong here.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying?
True,
like when I went to Dubai, it was just like I had an amazing time. I don't know. I feel like, first of all, I'm just the vibe. I always be turned up.
Right.
So no matter where I go, I'm gonna have a time. But Paris, definitely. That's one of my favorite spots. And honestly, I will say Lagos, because I did Lagos the right way. Those are like my top 3. Oh, but
I love Jamaica. I always have a time in
Jamaica too.
I just came back from Jamaica a few weeks ago.
What part?
Actually, this was my first time going to Kingston, because normally I always go to Mobat.
You was in the city
with somebody.
Yeah. Well, no, I was with my best friend. Shout out to.
I'm trying to spill people tea.
See, I was with somebody, but it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
One of my best friends is actually Jamaican. Shout out to my best friend Lynn. And so her family has like a whole compound in Kingston. So she always goes out there for like 2 months at a time and spend a lot of time with her family. And she was like, girl, you should come. And I'm like, I don't know. Kingston, again, just never going somewhere, making assumptions. But it was really safe. I was a little scared.
My family's from Kingston.
Really?
Yeah, my whole family's from there. My mom, they grew up in the same neighborhood. And when we went in Kingston a few years ago, I went back to the neighborhood. And the police escorted me out the neighborhood.
I know that's right.
They said, you don't belong here. Don't come back.
I'm weak. That's why you don't like gumbo. You only like oxtails.
I don't eat beef, and you ate pork. We'll talk about that later. Ooh, but keep going. Kingston, you did. Kingston, what else?
But I had a good time in Kingston. I would say, honestly, when we went to Ibiza, we had a really good time.
Oh, Ibiza is a vibe.
Yeah, we had a really good time in Ibiza. And then London as well.
London's a vibe.
That's one of my
London's
favorite
a vibe.
You know what?
I couldn't get with the beans and toast, but
that was the best part for me.
You know.
No, I love a little bean now.
You do, but you didn't like those.
No, I didn't like the breakfast beans in London. That's the first bean I didn't like. But I do like London. It's cool, but I don't know. It reminds me of New York. You know what I'm saying? So when I like to travel,
they say New York, Tokyo, and London are all the same.
Yeah.
Like similar.
But I went to Brazil in, what was that? December did I go to Brazil for the first time?
What part?
Rio.
Rio, yeah, I went to Rio. So I had an amazing time. I be lit. I be going to this, as soon as I land, I'm drunk. What a party at. And I had a good time, so we definitely got to do something in Rio.
And I just love the Caribbean. Like, remember when I went to like Tobago Cays and I went to all of these different islands? I was on a yacht for like 7 days and I went to like 5 different islands. It was really, really dope.
Yeah.
Not the fisherman boat, the yacht.
No, it was a yacht.
So
the photo still up on IG.
So for black, so if we put a post up for like top 5 places that black women should travel, we got Dubai.
Yes.
We got Paris.
Yes.
Amsterdam, for sure.
Amsterdam.
Jamaica. And then I would say, Turks was fun.
Yeah, Turks.
We forgot about Turks. We didn't even mention Turks.
Turks is a vibe.
It's expensive. It's really, but it's probably one of the most expensive places that we've ever went to.
Yeah, we had some good times in Turks.
Yeah, Turks is definitely a vibe. But
you need your money up for that. It ain't budget friendly at all.
Not at all. And I will say, honestly, when I went to Amsterdam, there's a lot of black people in Amsterdam.
Right.
Like that surprised me.
Africans.
It's a lot. I mean, it was a lot of people, a lot of Americans there that had actually moved. Well, no, a lot of people that were living there.
Okay.
Yeah, like I just walked into a random bar and I was by myself just walking because my friend had to work. And I walked into this random bar. I met so many like black Americans that had been living there for years.
Y'all been to Asia?
No, not at all.
Tribal Queens Asia.
See?
Thailand. You gonna love Thailand for sure.
Why you don't think I'm?
No, you'll like Thailand too.
Okay.
But I just feel like Lex will probably.
Is it like turn up fun or like food fun?
It's okay. But it's super it's super turn up like as far as like Thailand's a good place because whatever you want to do you can do like. Yeah. There's like different vibes. Like there's beach vibes, there's city vibes, there's like beautiful island vibes. Parties go 24 hours a day.
Oh yeah, that's mine.
It's like Thailand's a good place. Y'all should definitely put that on your list.
I really want to go to Bangkok.
Yeah, the pork bao buns. So don't judge me because that's what I'm gonna eat.
Tearing them bao buns.
I already judged you.
Why?
I told you.
Pork is tasty in moderation.
Pork bows?
The bao buns. And they have like the pork in it.
The little soft buns, and then they have like the filling on the inside.
Well, you had pork cheek, right? What did you eat?
What was it with the taco?
It was beef. It was beef, though.
It was the
beef
head.
I was judging you.
And the eye.
Yeah, it was beef head and beef. But
I'm an adventurous eater, though.
Well, let's get to this.
That sounded
all right. Let's get to this. This is social media necessary. So we got 2 different categories.
Okay.
Okay. I said something on social media that went very controversial. I named my top 5 food cities in America.
I saw that. I remember that.
Did you? You remember that?
I do. I remember it was like a few months ago.
So, okay. You guys travel a lot. You're foodies?
Yes.
Both foodies.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do this. Let's start with America.
I'm pretty adventurous.
What's your top 5 food cities in America? And explain this to me.
Now, see, maybe I'm being a little biased because I'm from Houston. But I feel like Houston has some of the best food in the States. Like, it's just so many different flavors, so many different cultures. Like, we have really good Mexican food because we're right there by Mexico. We have really good Cajun and Creole food because we're right there by Louisiana. And there's so many Louisiana people that have moved to Houston. Then I feel like even in the clubs, even the strip club food. Bussin'. You can get fried rice at 3 a.m. They not doing that in other cities. Like, I don't know. I just feel like Houston has really, really good food. Definitely would say New York, just because there's so many different cultures out here. And y'all have really good Cuban food. Y'all have really good Dominican food, Jamaican food.
Yep.
Like, the list just goes on and on.
Chicago, for
sure. Chicago has really, really good food as well. They have a lot of amazing restaurants out there.
I've never been in Chicago, and like I'll book a random restaurant and it's always good. Like
New Orleans.
You know what?
New Orleans.
Oh, you're not really sold on New Orleans. That's controversial.
What she said is close to Houston.
To be honest, because a lot of those people,
you think the food changed?
It did. It really did. And I don't want me to offend anybody.
Get Larry Monroe on the phone.
That's probably why the food's so good in Houston, because everybody moved there.
Yeah.
So all right. So break this, because everybody thinks that
Chicago, and you didn't have Chicago.
You didn't have Chicago on
That was the thing.
Yeah, but Chicago, I definitely could have.
They forgave you yet?
Well, let's talk about New Orleans, because this is controversial.
Okay.
Because people think New Orleans is the best thing ever when it comes to food.
Yeah.
You think it's overrated?
It's not that I think that it's overrated. I just think, okay, like I was saying earlier, my family is from Louisiana. So I grew up eating Creole, Cajun food a lot. I think that a lot of the restaurants in Louisiana are very commercial. So it's different from like if you're eating the food at your granny house versus if you're going to a lot of these chain restaurants.
Outside of Morrow's.
Outside of Morrow's, because Morrow's is busy.
Shout out to Big Laro.
And everything in that empire.
Amen.
But I will say, I agree with her. If you're like in New Orleans or Louisiana, wherever you are, if you go to somebody's auntie house, you're going to have the best food you've ever had in your life. But like if you're just on Bourbon Street and you're trying to eat, it's not going to be like...
It's just very commercial.
Yeah. So, yeah, I agree with that as well.
So we got...
Gentrified Creole.
We got Houston, New York, Chicago. We got 2 more cities.
I would say Philly has really good food.
Interesting.
Philly? Philadelphia?
Yeah, like we went... I can't remember the name of that restaurant. Maybe living rent-free in my head. That Italian restaurant that we went to out there, that pasta was some of the best pasta I've had in my life. And I really can't... I wish I could remember the name of the restaurant right now.
Okay. That's a curveball.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
One more. You got one
more. Where's somewhere? I don't know.
Somewhere else.
Miami.
DC has good food.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm kind of like between.
But you know what? He right.
I think Miami gets overlooked. Miami gets overlooked because they like, but Miami got some dope ass restaurants.
They do.
That are experiences, vibes, and good food.
Aesthetically, and the food is good. Yeah, that's
true. We were just talking about sexy fish. Like, y'all gonna have to pry sexy fish out my cold dead hands. I love me some sexy fish.
Yeah.
I love sexy fish.
Sexy fish is
one of my favorite things to do.
Did you go to the London one?
I didn't. We went to the Miami one for my birthday one year, but my favorite thing to do is just get dressed up. Like, I'm talking about put that shit on and go to dinner. And sexy, like in Miami, every restaurant, you got to put that shit on. We went for my birthday one year in Miami. We got a house on the water, and every time we went to dinner, we had on full, like, dressing.
And it's a vibe. They bringing out sparklers. They got the
Like
music.
poppy steak. I love poppy steak.
Poppy steak's a good one.
That pastrami, but I forgot you don't eat beef.
Komodo.
Yes. Oh, we had a time. We went to Komodo for her birthday.
We did go to Komodo for my birthday.
Prime 120. That's a fact.
Okay.
What's the name of that place? Mila?
Yeah, Mila was the
Mila
vibe.
is good.
So yeah, I will say Miami. I'll put Miami before DC.
Me too.
Yeah,
For
I've
the
been to DC
vibe.
a bunch of times. I'm not sure if it's
Well, the brunch. It's like
No, DC got good food.
I'm just
They do.
They
They got
do.
good restaurants. It's not as commercial.
right.
Yeah,
You
they have
gotta-
good like brunch culture.
I had like
out
the
there.
best Indian food in my life.
I
in DC.
might agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Good
And
brunch.
it was a random just walk-in.
And this isn't domestic, but I had some of the best Indian food in my life in Kingston.
Well, let's talk about that. All right,
in
international.
Jamaica.
International, because you guys are international travel
Yes.
experts. Give me the top 5 international places that you've been to.
Well,
As far as food,
food.
Food wise.
Just
No-
food. Just
number
Jamaica.
I'm a foodie.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put Jamaica on my list. I won't say number one. Like I said, I know I keep talking about Amsterdam, but it shocked me.
really?
Amsterdam.
Yes.
That's
That
shocking to
Thai
me.
food
Top.
out there.
That's in the top.
Yes.
That's
I'm
interesting.
telling you, anybody who has been to Amsterdam a few times, they'll be like, yeah, the
They-
food
they
out
rock-
there is
somebody gonna be rocking
bomb.
with
Amsterdam.
Go ahead.
Amsterdam.
Like I said, Jamaica, just because you're automatically going to think of Jamaican food, the oxtail, the rice and peas. But Jamaica has really good Asian food. Like they have really good Chinese food and they have really, really good Indian
You
food.
been to Screechy's?
I have been to Screechy's.
Legendary.
Oh, you a
Screechy's
legend.
Screechy's legendary.
I be in them streets.
Definitely with a local.
Pepper Tom. Have you ever heard of Pepper Tom?
Yo, she's
Nah.
Yeah. My best friend always say I'm an honorary Jamaican. Wagwan.
You saying them things? Okay.
Screechy's is you had the popcorn lobster
Yes, that was so
and
good.
the jerk lobster.
And, well, no, I had the jerk chicken and then I had the
Popcorn lobster,
Yeah.
jerk lobster.
It
Festival.
took about 4 hours, but it's okay.
They gonna take a long time at all them restaurants,
It
but
was
it's worth the
worth it.
wait.
It's
was
in
worth it.
Kingston, right?
Mhm.
No, that's in Hellshire Parish. It's like an hour
okay.
outside. So
Hillside Beach. Inside Hillside.
so we got Jamaica and we got Amsterdam,
Lagos for sure.
Lagos.
I mean, I was really eating good out there.
Mhm.
Oh, Ibiza had good food.
Ibiza
That
had
restaurant
bomb
we went
food.
to, oh my God. We were eating good every
The outdoor restaurant that we had to
Yes.
go back to, yeah.
Oh
It's
my
really
gosh.
good.
It was so
We gotta
good.
start keeping
That's
the names
cool.
of these places in
We
our phone.
do.
We got one more.
Okay. let me-
Where else that we
You don't like Paris?
I was gonna say
I'm not gonna lie. Paris was the first time. See, that was I went on a little vacation when I went. And it was the first time I had duck
Ever?
ever.
Oh,
And I said, oh,
duck
I
is
like
the
this.
duck is the vibe with the
Duck is good.
Oh,
with
it
the
was so
pancake
good.
like thing and the sauce.
I wish I remember the name of the restaurant. It was right across from the Louis Vuitton store. So we're like, it was just so.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
it
where we
was
stayed. We
so
stayed over there.
romantic.
We stayed over there.
You know, I was just having a time of my life.
Paris would definitely be in there.
Yeah, Paris had amazing food, which, like I said, sometimes it surprises me because when I go to Europe, I'm really like, ooh.
But what about the Latin? What about like Mexico or Colombia?
We ate good in Colombia.
You know what? Funny enough, Colombia too. People are gonna automatically assume Colombian food. They had really good Italian food out there. They had some really good Mexican food out there too.
And you're gonna be mad, but when I went to Brazil, they had these little sausages things. I was on the beach eating a little sausage. It was so good. It was like a
Pork
sausage sandwich thing. I was
A sausage
standing
sandwich.
up.
A glizzy. We call it a
Being from,
glizzy.
being from the South, we love a little sausage
I love a
sandwich.
sausage.
The-
sandwich.
A little bread and mustard.
I'm sorry, it was
glizzy.
so good.
What's the worst place that you've ever like?
London? I'm sorry. London has
I've heard
one
that.
good place.
I've heard that a bunch of
Duck and
times.
Waffle is the only place
That's
in
crazy.
London.
We always had good food in
I
London.
don't know. That's what I was gonna say
I
too,
don't-
Rashad.
Subjective?
We went to Soho House in London,
That's
and that
cool.
was one of the best burgers I've had in my
I
whole
love a
entire
burger,
life.
too. It was a good.
That
They
was
got a lot of
good
high-end
burger.
restaurants in London.
They do.
They do.
Not a London girl.
Like you go to Egypt, no disrespect to all my people from Egypt, but that food didn't meet the bar.
Really?
And I got food poisoning.
Probably.
Ooh.
Oh no.
A lot of the people that went did.
Like no seasoning,
Mm.
no seasoning, the same
It's
thing.
probably if we had to rank them, it would probably be at the bottom.
The worst.
Egypt,
The worst.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
And see, I wasn't expecting it.
Are they strict out there?
No, that's cool. I mean,
Okay.
Egypt is good as far as historical standpoint. It was dope. It was amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
To see the pyramids, to see Luxor, amazing experience.
Mhm.
But just the food missed the bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's
okay.
not like we didn't get like parties we didn't like party too much out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was more.
So I don't need to go another.
Not really a turn up. Well, we didn't go to New Cairo. I heard New Cairo is a place,
pretty good.
But I don't know if there's like a turn up, like how you would love to turn up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? When I'm at home, I hate the club. I hate going out. Yeah. But when I'm
country,
man, what time is y'all ready? Yeah. It's time to go
out till 6 a.m.
And my favorite thing about Lagos is they don't close the club until the last person.
No, they go too far though.
They take it too far.
Yo, I love it.
10 a.m. 10 a.m.
I left.
They still partying.
That's wild.
They was like, "You still here?" Yes.
No. They go too far.
Oh, I love it. I was up my last night in Lagos. We left the club at 10 a.m. We went back and packed, and I made it to the airport.
But that's part of the travel experience too. You got to show the nightlife. Like you said, like even us, like we don't really in New York hang out too much, but like we was in London, we went out 5 nights in a row, every single night.
7 nights.
And I had a birthday party in London and Paris on the same day.
You don't.
And London nightlife is fun. That's why.
Now I will say I do like the nightlife.
Tape London.
Yeah.
Tape.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna go with the nightlife is great. I'm not sure the food is great, but the nightlife is great.
In London?
Yeah.
I don't know. I had good food in London. I can't complain.
Did too.
I can't knock the food.
I was fooling with everything with the beans and toast for breakfast. That's what they got me.
Yeah.
Dubai got good food too. Like it's all right, let's do this. There's a difference between nice restaurants and cultural food.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? If the city's wealthy, they're gonna have top restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If you go to top restaurants, you're gonna eat good.
Right. Agreed.
London, for instance, right? Like we go to top restaurants, we're gonna eat good. You're not gonna have a bad experience at a high-end restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like Jamaica, you can go to a Screechy's and that feels like that's the best food ever, right?
Yeah.
But that's not a 5-star Michelin.
Right.
It might as well be.
But I'm not gonna lie.
Might as well
when
be.
I was in
Hellshire, it's a time.
What was the restaurant, the Salt Bay guys restaurant?
Oh yeah.
We've been to a few of those. I'm just not. I mean, it's a steakhouse for one, so we're not really doing much of that. But it is. I think it's a bit overrated.
It was. Well, I'll tell you right now, the steak wasn't that tasty. I know you don't eat red meat, but
Milos, you gotta go to Milos in Dubai at Atlantis.
Okay,
That's high.
Legendary.
Highest level.
Oh, I'm there now. I'm a travel queen.
She's a travel queen.
No, where is it?
So it's in Dubai. It's in.
That's the highest.
Atlantis. What's their level on Atlantis? They got 2 levels at Atlantis. They got the regular level, and then they got the higher level of Atlantis. So when you go to
elite.
Yo, you gotta have like a VIP or something.
Let me put that in my notes.
I'm gonna show you the videos from it. They got that Beyonce opened a hotel a few years ago. With the big waterfall.
Okay.
Elite level.
Everybody.
It's fire though.
But they got Milos in the city too.
Okay.
2 of them.
Yeah. Y'all should go there for lunch.
Dubai.
Make a call.
Fancy.
Make a call.
Okay. Period. Y'all make the call.
Welcome to the
city. We come to Ghana with y'all. We not.
Yeah, I know you didn't put Atlanta in any of those lists.
Atlanta,
because we're not.
Shout out to Atlanta.
And we're not. We didn't forget. We just didn't add it.
And did it.
And not.
Atlanta
no shade to Atlanta.
Not made the food list.
I mean, Atlanta got the wings on lock.
The wings, chicken wings.
Yeah, chicken wings, okay. Strip club wings. The wings on lock. But that's, for me, that's...
Outside of that,
that's about it.
It's over.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, even barbecue, being from Texas, being from Houston, barbecue is a big thing out there. My mom, every time she comes to Atlanta, she like, well, you can give me whatever you want, but don't give me no barbecue. Because she was like, it tastes like they boil the meat first and then put it on the grill. It just, I don't know. They don't do a lot of things right in Atlanta.
And I like my sausage.
Yo, stop. Yo, stop. You doubling down, tripling down.
My sausage to snap.
You don't think they be snapping?
No. I like
I don't really eat sausages anymore.
What's the best food? What's the best signature food? For instance, Philly has a cheesesteak.
Yeah.
New York, Chicago, they debate about their pizza.
The pizza, yeah.
What does New Orleans have? New Orleans has oysters.
I would say
crawfish.
I would say gumbo.
Gumbo.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? New York also has glizzies too. What's your favorite?
Y'all do. You can get them out every corner.
What's your favorite cultural thing where it's like this is?
In Houston or Atlanta?
In America, like I said, if you could pick one thing, where it's like I want a Philly cheesesteak, or I want a deep dish pizza from Chicago, or I gotta have this when I go to the city.
If you in DC.
A taco. In
taco.
A taco in Houston. We have so many good
tacos. synonymous with Houston
because of the price.
Yes.
The food
We have
truck.
so many Mexican food trucks in
Yes.
Houston. So like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., you could go to any gas station parking lot and it's going to be a bussin' taco truck.
Mhm.
And you can
That's
get
great.
like
We
5
could've-
tacos for
you
like
had chopped
$3.
cheese. You had chopped cheese in New York.
I have had a chopped cheese.
How was that experience for you?
It was good. It was
I had
good.
chopped cheese
But
in
I feel
that
like we
one
probably
time.
should go somewhere that y'all recommend because we just went to a random place. But it was good.
Okay.
They're tasty.
Yo, Ab, chopped cheese on the docket. Yeah, you got to take him to the Bronx.
And see, we wasn't in the Bronx. We was in the city.
But I am a Chicago pizza girl. I love a thin crust.
Thin crust?
No, they have the deep
deep
dish.
No, well, that's New York thin.
Yeah.
New York is
Yeah.
thick crust. Chicago is deep
The
dish.
deep
Okay,
dish,
I do
yeah.
not like.
The deep dish.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't
Too much.
like that.
You gotta-
All that sauce.
Yeah, it's too much.
I don't like it. So
Yeah.
New
Pass
York
the
pizza for
mozzarella.
me.
And we
Yeah.
went to the place that they recommended, like one of the top places in Chicago. I think
Trash.
Giordano's,
Yeah.
something like that.
They said
It was
that's the
okay.
commercial side, but there
Yeah.
is one that has the real deep dish.
Mhm.
I've tried a bunch, like 3 of them already. And
So you like deep dish?
I'm a New York.
So
People.
Yeah,
what's
me
your
too.
pick?
For what?
What I just said?
As far as
'Cause I'm going with Philly cheesesteak,
Philly cheesesteak,
and I don't even
incredible.
eat. I don't even eat beef, salmon, a Philly salmon cheese.
Oh.
But I just feel like Philly cheesesteak is legendary.
Yo, I'm
I like
biased,
the salmon cheese.
but the number one
cheesesteak.
thing I'm gonna say is a Jamaican beef patty. Even though I'm
no, but
I'm
that's
gonna
not
get-
synonymous
It's
to it.
synonymous with Jamaica.
No, I'm talking about American thing
Oh, you said food anyway.
in
But
America.
see, Jamaican beef patties don't taste the same
I'm-
here.
No. I'm gonna take you to the right place.
Okay. Because I
That's
had a
fine.
beef patty from the gas station in
Yo,
Kingston.
stop. It was good.
Yes,
It-
but apparently that place is known for their beef patties. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a gas station, little restaurant.
Eating food in gas stations is
That's
But
treacherous.
it's
questionable.
That's tre- yo,
but like,
nah,
what
that's
are you-
treacherous.
I'm telling
You
You are
have
on a
y'all
level of
ever- When y'all
treachery.
came to Atlanta, have y'all ever had Dave's cheesesteak?
Big Dave's? Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
His started off.
It started in the gas station. That's a fact. That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Fire.
It did.
And we
Nice.
drove there a long time ago to actually try best cheesesteak.
Oh, you ate when it was at the gas station?
Yes, I went to whenever.
Shout out Foodie.
What?
Shout out to
We
Derek.
gonna
Yeah.
travel far and wide for some good food.
Every
we-
time.
I got y'all. On the patties, I got you.
Oh, you know,
Okay.
yeah, I gotta get the Marathon Burger in LA too.
Oh, I love a good burger.
I've
Highly-
never tried.
highly
Like when I'm
recommend.
like, oh, I need a little snack. I'll make a burger.
Like Trill Burger.
It's not a little snack.
Trill Burger is good. I had Trill Burger for the first time actually a few months ago when I went to the rodeo, and it was good. It lived up to the hype.
Solid.
Mhm.
Trill
And I
Burger's
got the
official.
Impossible one too.
Official.
So yeah.
I like mine with extra bacon.
Yo, this
Yeah, she's on one.
Don't no bacon for me.
Please.
I like my bacon crispy.
Little turkey bacon.
No,
Yeah.
I want that pork.
Yo, do y'all see this?